So folks, this is Leisure Bowl in Albuquerque, and we're ready for title match action here. In fact, we're in the top of the fifth frame of it. It's Joseph Trujillo looking for his first career JBT title. To win it, he's got to take on one of the clan Yoder. This one, John. Where'd John's card go? Oh. The handicap difference in said match is 44. Joseph's going to have to win this match by 45 pins in order to win the title. Over in scratch division, Paul Carper's at it again. And Paul Carper's happy that John was blocking the sight there. It's the ugly 4-6-7 split. Going up against Matt Helmick. Matt returning back from Wichita State, where he's doing his college bowling. Happy enough to leave a 4-pin, or leave only the 2-pin there. Matt had the front 4 in this game, while Paul has struggled a little bit, and he's only got 74 through 5. So Carper's going to have to dig out of this hole, which he's perfectly capable of doing. Over in the handicap division, Joe's got a little bit of a lead on the scoreboard, but John still has the advantage when you factor in that handicap. 3 versus 4 in the scratch seedings. Paul qualified third at 136 up. Matt was right behind at 117. So pretty favorable scores today in the holiday house, leisure house pattern. Excuse me. Smack myself. Trujillo gets up there in the approach and wastes no time. Back in the days when we used video cassettes, I was very happy with him because he is a quick bowler. First look at John on camera. Yeah, give him 10 in the pit. It's those bowling Yoders. John's got his brothers Alex and Mike. Alex made the scratch cut today. Cousin William. Their pop, a very accomplished PBA bowler. Runs in the family. Helmick's a pretty accomplished bowling family too. Middle brother Josh bowling scratch, and ooh boy, wow, little brother Jacob apparently had a rough day because he's got a green band-aid on his forehead. Oh. Matt apparently having a rough shot as he leaves a 5-pin. You don't see that out of Helmick very often. Best thing about Paul's game is his never say die attitude. He does not give up until it's over, and you see by his reaction, even though he's way down in the match, he's trying to pump himself up with that strike. That's good ideas there. Trujillo was the 11 seed, and he's survived through this pick your poison semifinals, while John was the number 3 seed. Helmick shouldn't have any trouble at a 5-pin, and he doesn't. Trujillo's just going to get up there and chuck that thing down the lane. And it works perfectly. We used to call that the old grab and go method. Whatever not spins over. John's going to try to look at Brooklyn there and leaves a 3-pin. High scores, like we said today, took a score of -4, so just under a 200 average to make the scratch cut, and +50 in handicap, so they really took advantage of the house pattern. If you miss left, all the oil keeps it in the pocket. If you miss right, all the friction brings it right on back. It's a yummy situation for a bowler. John, a product of the New Mexico high school program. They had some pretty good high school bowling up here in New Mexico. A lot of first-timers from that high school program. Good to see. Come on, Nevada, you can do better. Do it like they do here. Come on, New Mexico, you can do better. Do it like they do in New Jersey. Just saying. See if Matt can get a little more power on that bowling ball. There's enough to tilt out that 10-pin. Paul really needs to catch a double here to get back in this match. You betcha. Plenty of time in the second half of a game of bowling. Really, the second half frame-wise is more than 60% of the game, except of everything that goes on in the 10th frame. So, plenty to still come. I gotta admit, it's almost time for glasses because I can barely see the lower scoreboards and I can't see the upper ones at all. Oh, let's check this out. Here we go.
Never.
It's better.
Oh,
better 1 or 2. 1 or 2.
Yeah, bifocal.
Oh, look at this. This is fantastic. The top part's better than the bottom focal.
They're bifocal.
Well, this is great. Holding on. There we go. Thanks to Michelle, we're not only taping this because of the tripod, but now I can see the scores. So, oh, look at that. I remember the first time I got glasses when I was like 12 or 13. I went out to practice immediately. Holy crap, Mom, there's actually 10 individual pins. I thought everybody just saw a white blob down there. You knocked some of the blob over and had a little bit of the blob remaining. I had no idea. It was disorienting.
You're so funny.
I wasn't kidding. I'll get my scorecard. Mom, I'm on lane 4. Where's that? That's it. We're getting glasses. Meanwhile, enough about me here. Let's move back onto the bowling tournament. Paul's got that 3-bagger working now, 6, 7, 8. Carving into Helmick's lead. Still clean with that opening 4-bagger. Still puts him in pretty good shape here. Mix it up. Nope. So many of the kids these days have that huge power cranking game. Matt, much more the more traditional game. So his ball's going to stay and play around the pocket. It's just a matter of repeating shots. He does that great, obviously. If you're bowling for Wichita State, you're a really good shot repeater. An old grab and go puts another X up on the board. Joe has a high finish of 2nd on tour. I think right here at Leisure, if I remember right. Yeah, he climbed the ladder that day and then lost in the title match. Matt, a 1-time winner with us. Would love to capture title number 2 out here in Thanksgiving break. Hard and straight at the 7. That's the way you do it. He's still a Wichita bowler. He's part of the cartel.
His red shirt.
Is he?
Yeah. He's on that.
Wichita is virtually JBT East at this point with the amount of bowlers that are out there.
He wishes there were JBT tournaments out there to bowl.
Again, high school bowling. You know what the deal out there? High school, if you bowl high school there, you have to stop doing anything else in the high school season.
That's because they made it a
No
sport.
gold, no leagues,
Right.
theoretically not a birthday party.
That's because they made it a sport and not an activity.
State
That's the
athletic
reason
stuff.
ours is an activity.
Right, and it's got to stay that way, unfortunately. Nevada's going through the exact same thing right now.
Why does it have to stay? See, our
Because to be
coaches here would
made
not voted into
it's a state athletic association thing, and the thing is with them, if you're going to be part of the association, you got to treat bowling the same way you would treat football, basketball, baseball. It obviously makes sense to not have football players out doing other football things. It just doesn't make sense the way bowling's set up.
Ours is part of the state association too, but they do sports and activities, and the other coaches wouldn't vote it in as a sport because they didn't want to share their money.
Oh, I see. Yeah, there's all that too. It gets complicated on a state-by-state level, but I really hope the Midwest ones can figure out a way to make it a little more. I don't know how the proprietors deal with it. Okay, Junior League's off for 6 months in the winter. But, oh well. Somebody fill me in if anybody's watching this on YouTube. That is rough. We actually had a schedule set to go for the sort of Kansas City down to Wichita down to Oklahoma City corridor. We had dates and everything. We said, hey, we can't bowl. Huh?
Wow.
But what can I tell you? I can tell you these guys are bowling fast, and we're into the 10th frame already. Again, with that 52-pin difference here, we'll have to wait till Matt moves, figure out where we are. Another nice shot from Trujillo. He's looked good in this match. And with that double in the 9th and 10th, he's in pretty good shape. Yoder can fill it up here for 160, which is 232 plus pins. And Trujillo's going to be in the 220 scratch, so Joe Trujillo is going to capture his first career JBT title. But a fine effort from John's going to improve his best finish. It used to be 3rd, now he's on up to a 2nd. He was looking good all day long, so. Joe avenges himself from his 2nd here last season. Is in the winner's circle. Look at that smiling mama over there. Where is she? She's tickled. This lady was off to California about a year ago. Said, I'm not bowling. I want to go to California. Now look at him here today. Right now, let's reset the scratch situation here. 194 through Helmick on the open. If he can mark now on his 11th frame, he'll shut up Carper. Carper stays alive. Oh no, that doesn't. Sorry, Carper doesn't stay alive, right? Paul can max out for 203. Helmick's already in the 2 teens with that. That's going to wrap that up too. It's done.
It's done. Read it.
Got the 2 moms here going at it here. Poor Mrs. Helmick, she tries to avoid this whole circus here and let Pop do it, but Pop had to bowl a tournament today, which I heard he did very well in too. Yeah. Thought it was going to be the old give a guy a tripod, win a title, but Oh well. Just another top 5 for Paul. It's almost automatic for him. He's really improved quite a bit over the last year or so. Dabbled in the adult leagues, which you're allowed to do with this. It's just an age-based tour now. Polished his game somewhat. 2 of the better under 21 bowlers we got out here in this area. There you go. Finish off in style, whiffing the 3-6. Didn't need it.
Yeah, don't give up, son.
4 well-bowled games by 4 very good bowlers. We'll hand out the plaques to them in just a second. Anyway, hey, we have enough time to do it on camera. Boy, they bowled fast.
Calling guys. Go, Maddie.
Who's handing out plaques? Crying out loud, someone's handing out plaques. JD!
Watch the cameras. Still going. We'll see you. Good night, hon. We'll see you in a couple weeks. Think about it. Same when you're dressed up clothes, right?
Yes, this thing, I know.
Wait, careful, it's still
Bowlers and parents, we got the awards.
Hey, it's the newly married JD Vance.
We pulled off the street. 19-time champ, New Mexico, Texas, former director, and married man, JD Vance. There's Nicole over there in the background. They got married last Saturday, right? 2 Saturdays ago.
I don't know how to zoom it in.
Congratulations to both of you. And congratulations to all 4 finalists, too, for very well bowled games. Your runner-up in the scratch division, give him a big hand. Paul Carper. Well done as always, sir.
Yeah.
Your handicap division runner-up, this is his career high finish. Give him a big hand. John Yoder.
So far back that it's
Well done,
cutting his
sir.
head off. So I have to hold it up.
And your champions of today's JBT tournament in the scratch division, this is his 2nd career JBT title, Matt Helmick. Coming home for Thanksgiving break from Wichita, winning the title. The rest of the tour says, go back. Take our titles. Well done, sir. And your handicap division champion avenges a runner-up finish here last season for his 1st career JBT title, Joseph Trujillo. Look at that name on the back of his shirt. Leisure Bowl. Oh. There you go. Gentlemen, congratulations. Thanks so much for sticking around and cheering on. Be sure to check out all the final results at bowljbt.com. Everything should be up the next day or so.
No, it wasn't stable.
Please grab those